jib?
Ready, Freddy.
Launch control engaged.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're at Jib's crib. As you can see, it fucking snowed. It's got me thinking, you know, we want to kind of keep content rolling for you guys, so I figured I'd actually just show you what I'm doing right about now. End up going to Harbor Freight, picked up a few things. Finally not caveman anymore. I bought an impact wrench, 3/8 torque gun. That should be nice. And yeah, also I got a toolbox finally. Just a Harbor Freight special. My shit's a mess, so I figured take some time, put together. And yeah, the other cool thing that we're gonna be probably filming tonight is, not a lot of you guys know, we started the channel when my car was already running, but when I bought this thing, it actually had a blown up hybrid motor in it. And at the time, I was already building a hybrid motor, so I ended up just ripping it out and throwing my freshly built motor in. And I haven't really gone down to tearing it apart and seeing what's going on. The thing was kind of ran low on oil, and I'm guessing it seized the crank and everything. Like, the only thing I really at this point want is the case halves. Probably bore them over, close deck them, drill them out for 1/2-inch studs, because I ordered some shit. I'm not going to tell you guys yet, but we're going to make some power. I'm just going to get some parts in, and then maybe I'll do a video showing all that stuff. So stay tuned. We're going to probably rip this thing apart shortly and show you guys. For now, I'm going to get this thing together, get my tools all organized. Stay tuned. We got Pedro here.
Oh,
Give us the dance. Jerry, need a couple drinks in you first?
yeah, that's to say the least.
So, if you guys buy one of these US General Specials, make sure to not follow the instructions because they lie to you. And don't tie any bolts down till you're fully complete, or you're just going to make the job 10 times harder. Over and out.
Pedro.
Alright guys, Dave's here.
Oh, we're videoing this?
Oh yeah.
I thought you just told me to come over to rip the thing apart. I didn't know we were making a video.
Nope, we got to get content you in to go. Yep. And you're going to actually be videoing because I'm going to take it apart.
This is great. I'm going to be your sensei. I've only built like 16,000 of these things, so let's go. Let's do it.
Hey. Anyways, so this thing's together. It's a pain in the ass. I honestly think we can take this apart quicker than...
Oh, you want to make a nasty
put this
video?
together.
You put this thing together and I'll take this apart.
I'd rather take this apart and you try to put that together.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Alright, so we're going to get cracking. Stay tuned.
Alright, so we're rolling right now. I'm just gonna freehand it.
Raw dog it.
So you might see this, you might not. We're gonna try anyways. In the journal there, if we can get this to focus, there's actually a speck of metal right in the oil gallery. And if you look, there's some scoring right in the journal. We have some pretty hard scarring right there. Again,
Basically, when this thing first blew up,
metal.
See, this one doesn't look so hot.
Yeah, there's some scarring in there. Yeah, honestly,
But-
it looks way better on camera, but it's f***ing
So I
garbage.
paid $900 for this car, and it came with like some sheet though. It wasn't like a build sheet or anything. It was basically just saying like all the parts I had in it, and these were called high revving heads. This motor was built in like, I think like 2007, 2008, so it was early in the Subaru game. but we're not seeing anything that's showing high revving heads here. Even has the OEM friggin' bolts still.
I was trying to get in there, they could see that.
It's fucking greasy. Someone got supposedly though, this is an EJ257 and it should have only like 13,000 miles. We're gonna keep going, and it does say EJ25 on it, so we know that, but we're gonna keep going and see what's actually in here.
We've got a JDM swap is what we got here. This is one of them 40,000 mile Tiger Japaneses.
All I'm thankful for is I paid $900 for that shell on this thing, and I've already made my money back plus, so. Hopefully the case half's so good though. That's the only thing I want from this turd. Keep going.
So you started off right. Start in the corner, that's cool. Start with an eighth of a turn if you're anal, a quarter of a turn if you're just a realist. And then you want to pick the furthest bolt away. So we're going to go cross and over. Do this one. And the next time, furthest one away. But we're trying to work our way inward. So furthest one away, trying to work our way inward. Then this one. Then the furthest one away inward is this one. The furthest one away is... Oh, that's all.
We got it.
Okay, you understand?
Dave 101.
Which one did we start with? So we're rolling. Oh,
Yeah, hold that
yeah,
bitch.
it's pretty rowdy. All right, 2 Ugga-Duggas. If you break something, this is going viral. And I didn't mean anything on the motor or the tool.
Where's my jack stand for leverage? No, jack stand.
We're doing that. Oh, we're gonna put in a pipe dream.
Work smarter, not harder.
Ends up freaking breaking something in half.
The last one.
Wow. Okay, you were actually wrenching on the other ones. Holy shit. Why did that fall out? Did you not put this on all the way? Whoops.
All right, take 2.
How the hell did that happen? Also, does it only have 1 grip?
This is why you don't buy Harbor Freight stuff. This is why I bought all Harbor Freight stuff.
Okay. Yep. Mint. Good. Next one. This last one over here is not really loose.
Come on.
All right. Now go get your fancy gun.
My fancy gun's 3/8 and this is 1/2 inch. I'm too lazy to get the adapter.
What the f? You don't have a freaking 4. Get a 15. I'll tell you, it works just fine. Teach you a new trick. It's 12-point hombre. Use a 15. Sorry, I was videoing the floor.
I know. I feel like you on camera now.
How's it feel?
It sucks. I feel like I'm rushing myself for no reason, just to like fucking.
Yeah, how do you think I fucking felt putting my motor together?
I don't even got 15. Goes from 14 to
Sick.
16. Motherfucker.
God just kicked you in the balls. To the drawer we go. You said top, which one, what? Top to the right?
Top to the right. One more.
Ooh. Wow, they got all the fucking professional hacks over here. What real mechanic now? I'm not even saying this because I have those at my shop. But what real mechanic would say, yeah, this is just not going to work. I need to downsize it. Harbor Freight's taking us to the fucking hometown right now.
Look at those ARP head studs.
Oh, look at, they used some fancy lube on them though when they put them in.
You know, you gotta. Good thing this thing only probably made. Supposedly this thing made like 400 wheel horsepower.
Hey, dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, it had f***ing STI pink injectors in it.
Well, yeah, but it also had a stock turbo, and they probably put it back to stock. You never know. All right, good.
Yeah, you might need to hold that because I might need
What?
to fight.
For what?
I don't know if it's gonna fight me with that gas or what.
You're dripping a little bit. That might leak oil though, Jibba. There you go, dude. Cardboard. Oh, you have a perfect little box now too.
Boom.
Going right to AIG. AIG.
No,
Those
these
fuckers
heads,
are.
they're only good for like a bow anchor at this point with all the scoring.
Dude, I don't know, man.
I
They can make a
ain't
pretty shitty boat
I
anchor.
ain't definitely f***ing running these heads, I can tell you that.
And let's see what we got. We got some condensation from sitting, it looks. Or we may have had a popped head gasket, but I don't see any problem with this head gasket at all. Actually, pretty tight looking. Yeah, this is a tight looking head gasket. These turbo head gaskets out of here, right from the dealer for the turbos. I mean, that's from sitting.
Really?
Yeah, that's water from sitting. Or if you guys cranked out of it and fuel got in there. And then, I don't know, fuel would have evaporated. So that's a good question, Jib. And you know what the answer is? I don't give a Okay, so it's kind of tight. We are using a hammer. Yep, there it goes. Well, we actually were beating on this for a good couple minutes.
She tight.
It was a tight one.
She seized. Nah, this one was.
This one's fine. It was mint. Ready for another 100,000 miles. And behind door number 2. What happened to the gasket? It's stuck to the head, I'm assuming. CP pistons.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Honestly, it looks like forged pistons. Could be wrong, but I mean, that little... It looks like this smacked the... This is your spun bearing. This is the spun bearing. This one smacked the head. Look at the head. I've seen this before.
Dave came to the conclusion, we haven't seen the back of that head yet, but it spun a bearing so badly in this cylinder.
Is that too
wiped
much?
the top of the piston, smacked it off the head. It was so loosey-goosey in there. And
If you want to compare to that side.
once we put the cam back on so we can actually flip it, we'll see the carnage on that side, but
Yeah.
you can tell.
That side's
She's not
clean.
happy.
Yeah, it's clean from touching it, so it must have smacked the head.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Maybe even take the case halves apart.
All right, so Jib's taking apart the... I'm sorry. Jib's not taking it apart. He's actually mocking it back together so we can flip it over and we can see what happened. Why is that piston so clean? It ain't gonna look that bad, but look at that clean spot. That looks similar to the other piston over there. That's kind of dirty, and that's clean.
Okay,
So it
not
said,
as much carnage as I wanted to
oh, it
see.
wasn't gonna be bananas, but
She got
it said-
loosey-goosey in there.
it said
She's
hello.
slapping around.
check the spark plug. It might have peened it. Nah, not the dish is there. It wouldn't.
No, it did.
Did it?
No. I
They're
mean,
already small to begin with.
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
Anywho, yeah, so that was smacking the head. What do you say, Jib?
I'd say if anyone wants free heads, come get them because I don't want these things.
If you want to pay for shipping, like all you, bud.
Yeah.
You ready, Jib?
Ready, Freddy.
Launch control engaged. That got a little hairy. That got a little hairy.
Oh, shit.
You like how first it's like all the way to the
Yeah,
chips?
you can feel the fucking G-forces, man.
Yeah.
Pulls you back. God bless you. Making all the right noises.
So yeah, we might add a pound or two. I don't know where it's gonna land, but wherever it's happy, I'd be fine with it the way it is now. But if we can squeeze another pound or two, that'd be pretty sweet.
Which is 30 PSI right now.
We're at 30 pounds of boost right now, so if we can squeeze like 32, would be a good clean number. And then maybe like 34, 35 on the 85. That being said, we still got a lot more fun to go, so we'll see where we land. We'll get the video up with the exhaust we're gonna TIG up. That'll be on the next
It's gonna
episode.
look like fucking Braille. Some blind guy's gonna love it.